Looking for the secret to making her feel an irresistible connection? Discover the power of subtle, intentional touch to deepen her attraction and build an unbreakable bond. Let's talk about the art of touch, one of the most powerful ways to create a real lasting connection. When used thoughtfully, touch can communicate care, build intimacy, and open the door to deeper feelings. I'll walk you through 15 ways to touch a girl to make her feel that undeniable connection and hopefully fall for you. Let's start with the basics. The light brush on the arm. This is the simplest yet most effective touch when you're trying to connect with her subtly. A quick, gentle brush on her arm shows her that you're interested in her, but it's also respectful and non-intrusive. Think of it as testing the waters, seeing if she's open to your touch. It's easy to work into any moment, whether you're walking side by side, sitting close, or deep in conversation. Just keep it light and gentle, and pay attention to how she responds. If she smiles or even subtly leans in, you're on the right path. Sometimes less is more, and this small gesture is the perfect way to start. Now, if things feel comfortable and she seems open to your presence, you can move on to placing your hands on her shoulders. This is a slightly more assertive touch, and it's perfect for those moments when you want to offer support. Maybe she's telling you about something exciting or nerve-wracking in her life. Resting your hands on her shoulders as you look into her eyes and give her a few encouraging words will make her feel supported and appreciated. It's like saying, "I've got you," without actually saying it. Be mindful, though. Don't just throw your hands on her shoulders out of nowhere. Wait until the moment feels natural, and always keep it light. Now let's talk about something timeless: hand-holding. It's amazing how such a simple gesture can have such a profound effect. Gently reach for her hand and interlock your fingers. When you hold her hand, you're creating a unique connection that says you're there with her and that you're together in that moment. This isn't just a casual touch, it's a bonding gesture, one that can make her feel safe and close to you. Keep it relaxed and comfortable. Let your fingers naturally find hers, and don't squeeze too hard. If she holds on and doesn't pull away, you're building a foundation for a deeper connection. Another touch that can speak volumes without words is placing your hand on her lower back. The lower back is a vulnerable area, and a gentle hand there can make her feel protected. This gesture works well when guiding her through a crowd or when you're standing close. Place your hand lightly with respect and see how she responds. Done right, it's a subtle but powerful way of saying, "I'm here for you." Always be conscious of her comfort with this touch. If she seems relaxed and maybe even leans toward you, that's a great sign. Now here's a nonverbal cue that's often overlooked: eye contact and smiling. Think about it. Eye contact is incredibly powerful. Holding her gaze, even just for a few seconds, creates a connection without a single word. Add in a warm, genuine smile, and it says so much more. It shows that you're fully engaged, that you're happy to be with her, and that you enjoy her company. When you're both laughing or sharing a special moment, let your smile grow naturally as you hold eye contact. This combination of eye contact and a smile can speak louder than touch alone, creating a warmth that builds trust and intimacy. Plus, if she responds with her own smile or maintains eye contact, you'll know she's feeling that same connection. Once you've established some comfort, a playful hair touch can be a great way to increase intimacy. When the moment feels right, gently brush a strand of hair behind her ear or lightly touch her hair. But remember, timing is everything here. If she seems open and comfortable, this touch can feel endearing and even a bit flirty. It's a sweet way to show affection without crossing any boundaries. But if she seems even slightly uncomfortable, respect that and dial it back. Touching her hair should feel natural and welcome. It's about connecting, not intruding. Then, there's the classic light kiss on the cheek. When done at the right time, a kiss on the cheek is sweet and affectionate. It's not too forward, but it still shows you're interested. Look for moments when the mood feels right, maybe after sharing a meaningful conversation or during a celebration. Approach her with warmth and openness, gently touching her shoulder or arm as you lean in. Make it soft, not rushed, and take your time to let the moment sink in. A light kiss on the cheek can be memorable and tender if you get the timing right. Afterward, hold her gaze or say something kind, letting the warmth linger. Another subtle way to express your interest is with a light touch on her knee. This one's best when you're sitting next to her. Place your hand gently on her knee for a brief moment. This shows her that you're engaged in the conversation and interested in her. Just remember to keep it light and respectful. If she smiles or leans into you, it's a good sign that she's comfortable with your touch. One of the most universally comforting touches is a warm hug. When you hug her, make it count. Open your arms, wrap them around her gently, and hold her close. There's something undeniably warm and reassuring about a good hug, and it's a touch that can instantly create a feeling of safety. Don't hold too tight or too long. Just let the embrace linger enough to convey that you care. A hug, done right, can leave her feeling connected and cherished. A light touch on her hand during a conversation can also be a very powerful gesture. Imagine you're both laughing or sharing a special moment and you reach out, letting your fingers brush against hers. This subtle touch can speak volumes about your interest without needing to say anything. You don't need to hold on. Even a brief touch can be meaningful. Take note of her body language. If she doesn't pull away and maybe even responds by touching your hand back, you've made a connection. Guiding her by gently placing a hand on her elbow as you walk or lead her is another subtle way to show care. It's a simple, respectful gesture that shows you're attentive. This is the perfect touch for crossing the street together or guiding her through a busy space. It's protective but not overwhelming, and it subtly shows that you're looking out for her. A soft touch on her face, such as gently cupping her cheek or tracing her jawline, is one of the most intimate touches you can share. Save this for a moment when the connection is strong and you're both feeling close. Make sure she's comfortable with this level of intimacy. If she is, this touch can be incredibly meaningful, creating a deeper emotional connection. And then there's whispering in her ear. This can be a fun, playful way to create a private moment between you two. Lean in close, let your hand gently brush hers, and whisper something sweet or a little secret. Keep your tone soft, almost as if sharing something special just for her. It's intimate without being too intense and can be a beautiful way to make her feel like she's the only one who matters in that moment. A gentle arm around her waist while walking together or taking a photo can also create a feeling of togetherness. This is an easy way to signal that you're proud to be with her. If she's comfortable, this can be a gesture that feels natural, like you're both moving in sync. Finally, one of the most tender gestures of all, resting your head on her shoulder. This shows vulnerability and trust. It's something you might do when you're both sitting or relaxing together, and it can make her feel incredibly close to you. Only do this if you feel that she's comfortable with it, as it's quite a vulnerable gesture.